Yo, and we are live. Yo, this is Set with Satan Comedian. I'm back with another one for you guys, man. Today we got a banger topic for y'all. Man, you won't believe these KLUX KLAN members and what they say. Let's get right into it, man. It gets pretty interesting.
Calling me a racist is true. I'm a racist, damn right. But I'm not a bigot. But calling me a racist is true. I'm a racist, damn right. I'm a racist. And I don't hide that. I'm a racist person, but I'm not a bigot. I don't hate anybody. But I'm a racist. A racist is somebody that loves their race and loves their people.
All right, Stephen. Stephen, where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
I grew up in New Albany, Mississippi.
And tell me about your childhood. You had both of your parents growing up as a kid?
My dad wasn't really in my life that much. My dad was a Vietnam veteran. He had a lot of health issues. He wasn't in my life a lot. I think my dad got in my life when I was about 16 years old. And my mother practically raised me and my brother herself. And, I had a mother that was a very strong religious woman that raised me and my brother. So, I had a good childhood. I can't complain. I had a stern mother that.
Hold on. You came from a religious background, but you're a racist. Interesting. That's interesting. So catch it, guys. Catch it.
Taught me, to be an honest person and a good person. So, I had a decent childhood. I really did.
What kind of kid were you in high school?
I was a loner. I stayed to myself. Because I still to this day, I can't tolerate certain people. I just can't. And it's not really a racial issue. It's just I can't be around a bunch of people. I just don't like being around them.
All right, I can give him that one. He's pretty much saying, like, look, man, I'm just a loner all the way through. He's like, it ain't even about race at a certain point. I just don't be like being around people. And that's crazy. So he came from a religious background and somehow ended up racist. And let's be real, I don't know. I think a lot of us are the same way, even in the black community.
Was there racism in your family?
When I grew up, in a time when the riots in L.A. was going on. I'd be watching TV and stuff like that, and you'd see when they pulled that old boy out of that truck in L.A., the Rodney King stuff. And I grew up in a very racial time, so I grew up in a time where this stuff was not being forced down me, but maybe at the time I shouldn't have seen that as a child, but this was something that I seen a lot. It wasn't hidden from me. Racial stuff was not hidden from me. So yes, it was a part of my life. It was a part of my childhood. It was Mississippi burning.
It's crazy. I can actually relate to him in that way. I would say that my childhood, like a lot of I guess morals that I was raised on was very black supremacists. I'll be real with you. I was raised by black supremacists. If you want to keep it a buck, it's like, yeah, it was black people are the best. So everybody else is under us. Like, if you ask my uncles, that's truly what they thought. So I kind of get what he's saying. And it was all under a religious undertone of, in a way, Islam.
When I was a kid, I always looked up to the Ku Klux Klan. I always admired the Ku Klux Klan. I always said that I'd be a great leader one day. I always said that.
Did you have relatives that were in the Klan?
My grandfather was a very racial person, but I'm not going to say he was a Ku Klux Klan member. But no, I mean, the Klan thing is something that I took on my own. It's something that I knew as a child that I'd do this. This is my calling. This has always been my calling.
So you're the Imperial Wizard.
I'm not.
Damn, he said my calling was to stand up for my people and then say, fuck the rest of y'all niggas. Yeah, this is something interesting. Let's get into it.
I'm an Imperial Wizard. That's the highest rank as far as the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah.
And Mississippi is one of the strongest states for the Klan.
It is. It's one of the Mississippi White Knights is one of the most
Southern.
respected groups as far as the Ku Klux Klan goes. Yeah. We have the most respect. I had left the Mississippi White Knights for a little bit and started the North Mississippi White Knights, but now we're going to bring it back. We're going to get everything situated again, get the claverins in order, and start everything back over again. I've just moved back from Portland, Oregon, so I've got to. I lived up there for 4 years. It's very different, but I did love it. I love the weather. I love the beauty, and there's a lot of white people there, but they're liberal-minded. They have no idea. I was married to a girl, a Norwegian girl, and her family was very liberal in mindset and judgmental people.
Ooh, you know it's crazy. I remember I think he made a point where he said, "Yo, it's easier for like a difference in religions to align in a marriage than a difference in political views." And I completely agree. It's like, yeah, he's pretty much saying this Norwegian girl, love of my life, and she's obviously white, so he stood on code, obviously. But pretty much, yeah, he stuck on code with this white woman, and then pretty much said, yeah, she's too liberal minded though. I can't do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, she could have probably been a different religion. He'd have been able to get down with it, but it was the difference in political views that made it unbearable.
They judged me for being in the Klan. I'm no longer married to her, but at the time, that was the love of my life. And it didn't work out. It just didn't work out because people are judgmental. They're too judgmental about everything you do in your life. And at the end of the day, they need to look under their doorstep and sweep and see what they've got going on in their life. Most people that judge me for being in the Ku Klux Klan and hate me for being in the Ku Klux Klan, there's an underlining reason for that. They're gay, they're homosexual, they're a race mixer.
I'm weak as hell, bro. Like, ain't no way, bro, said that. Hold on, bro. We gotta take it back. He said the only reason you hate my lifestyle is because you just, well, all the above what he's saying, man. Let's hear it again, bro. I'm sorry. It was just too much.
And at the end of the day, they need to look under their doorstep and sweep and see what they've got going on in their life. Most people that judge me for being in the Ku Klux Klan and hate me for being in the Ku Klux Klan, there's an underlining reason for that. They're gay, they're homosexual, they're a race mixer. No, something like that. But I give it.
Now, and here's the thing. So, if you're like me and you were raised by black supremacists, you know under guidelines is, one, we don't race mix. We don't race mix with other races. We stick to the blacks only. Huh, sounds familiar, don't it? Okay. And then homosexuality. Let's be real. That wasn't really accepted in the black community for a while now. And, you know, if we believe in homosexuality, then that means we can't progress, the great black race. You feel me? So I feel like every race kind of got a bit of supremacy in them. It's just the Ku Klux Klan is just the extreme version. Like, really extreme. Like, goddamn, I gave it to y'all. Y'all doing something.
I don't judge anybody. I give anybody a chance. But if you want to judge me and say, hey, this is that's wrong for the Ku Klux Klan, then I'm going to judge you. Because you're giving me an open door to judge you. So I'm not really a judgmental person. I don't force my beliefs on anybody until they want to judge me. So.
Interesting.
Very interesting. So the South is notorious for racism. There's a long history of slavery, segregation, all kinds of issues that you guys get.
The poverty thing is that we have, like I said, I lived in Washington State. I lived in Portland, Oregon, and we have a lot more freedoms here than I did up there. So there's positive and negatives about the state of Mississippi, but I love the state of Mississippi. It's my home. I love it. There's great things about the state of Mississippi, and I love it. And the blacks tend to want to have a reason to bitch. Sorry about my language.
Damn, hold on. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's not gonna go over well with us. That man said, well, the blacks have a tendency to bitch, and they like to complain about reparations and all that good stuff. And yeah, I get it. I know where he's going with this.
They want to have a reason to gripe. They want to have a reason to throw a fit. They want to have a reason to tear shit up. And that's where the Ku Klux Klan comes in to put a stop to it.
See?
And say, that's not going to happen. I've had corrupt cops.
And see, and this is where I disagreed with BLM's action and all that good stuff in that rioting. Because you damn near gave these people fuel. You gave them fuel to see them how they kind of want to be, how they want to see us. They wouldn't have seen us like this when this whole BLM thing. But no, y'all wanted to riot and make them see us as, savages for some reason. Y'all wanted to destroy your own cities, which is basically destroying America. And guess what? They standing on 10 about America. They've been that way.
In the city of Tupelo.
And here's the thing. I'm not with any type of white supremacy. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with any type of supremacy. I believe that every human being is equal. But I do think that it is a bit healthy. It does give you a bit of pride, self pride, when you do think that, all right, my race is the best, or my race got this edge up on this race or the other races. What can I say? It makes you want to try different things.
Lose their job because Ku Klux Klan was involved, because we wasn't going to have it. We wasn't going to have it. I stood up for my people in the city of Tupelo and in the state of Mississippi. But blacks blame it on themselves. They do. It's like this officer that got shot in Atlanta. I mean, the officer that shot that guy in Atlanta took his taser, man. But what people don't understand, if you read the Turner Diaries, it plainly says it, that if you get the law, that's the last line of defense between us and communism. If you get rid of law enforcement, then that gives them, the communists, an open door to come in and take over. And I got a 19-year-old daughter, and that era, her age.
Yeah, I bet she don't date black guys. Yeah, I know she don't date black guys. She know better.
Around that age, it's going.
Like, what you mean, man? Like, oh, so what your dad do? Oh, yeah, you know he's in the KKK. What, just a member? No. He's one of the leaders, like Grand Wizards type shit. And you're just like, oh.
Be the worst. I don't know what this country's going to become, because they're freeloaders. They don't want to work. All they want to do is smoke dope. They don't want to work. They don't want to do right. And and I try to instill that in my daughter. And I try to tell my daughter, that is going to be the worst generation ever. My generation was slacking on a lot of things, but that era, that generation is going to be, we're fucked. I mean, this country's fucked. But that's where the Ku Klux Klan is going to come in and say, we're not going to have it. We're not going to have it. We're not going to put up with it.
What is the basic idea behind the Klan? It's not just as simple as racism, right?
My belief and my goal for the Ku Klux Klan is, it's not really, it is a racial thing, because you can only be white to be in the Ku Klux Klan. But my goal for the Ku Klux Klan is to protect this country from all out invasion, from anything, from any type of thing. The goal of the Ku Klux Klan is for the advancement of the white race. I'm not a bigot, but I'm a white separatist.
Okay, I kind of hear it. See, when you say he's not a biggie, like I don't hate y'all. I just believe that we should be separated. And I guess this is like the new think of the KKK, because back in the day it was more like a yeah, and if they got your ass, that was a so yeah. But nowadays, I guess it's more of we kind of just want to stay away from y'all. We kind of just want the advancement of the white race, and we kind of just want to be separated from y'all. Like, I remember when I was listening to that America First guy, when it was really white first, because he said you ain't a real American unless you're of European descent all the way back from the 1500s. It's like, I hear what you're saying, but hey, though, the way America's laid out right now, the way the Constitution was written, kind of goes against what y'all thinking right now, or what y'all saying.
I'm not a white supremacist. I don't consider my race superior. But we have to have organizations like the Ku Klux Klan to instill the children and the people that want to join, to teach them that there's a greater cause. There's a greater cause. Being a Klansman is one of the greatest things in the world. I mean, I love it. I wouldn't take anything for it. And
well, you became the leader of it, so obviously you got a passion for this. You just ain't joined because of a friend, man. Nah, you saw a deep passion. You say, you know what, man? I don't want to be leader of the race haters, damn near. But then at this point, I ain't even going to say race haters. I want to be leader of the race separatists. It's like, I'm going to say that. I'm going to be nice about it.
And, am I judged? I don't give a shit. That's one thing about me. I don't care what anybody says about me. You can judge me. You can say anything you want about me. It doesn't affect me. Because the minute that a person takes time out of their day to judge me and say I'm wrong or I'm this and that means I've got to them. I've affected them. Because I don't give a shit what anybody else does. I don't. But the minute that they take time, it's like when people come to my rallies and they make them signs up and all this shit. You took time out of your day to go make a sign, go buy that marker, go buy that poster board. I affected you. I won. It's an accomplishment for me. So,
So separatism is a big part of the Klan?
I think that the only way that the white race will ever survive, is we separate. And now I'm not saying that we get rid of the blacks. I'm saying that give the blacks, just like the Indians, give them their own homeland, Get them where they need to go.
Whoa. Why this nigga sound like RZA Islam all of a sudden? He's like, yeah, I damn near agree with what the Nation of Islam is talking about. And the Nation of Islam is, what can I say, black supremacists, if you want to keep it real. So they're pretty much saying, yeah, bro, just give them our own land, just give them their own little currency and all that. Our economies are going to work together, but we're going to be separate. They got black states, they got white states, and we should just be separate like that. And I'm just like, well, damn, don't they sound similar?
Give them just as much rights as a white man does. But you put the biggest wall up like Donald Trump's building on the southern border, where it's separated. You're separate. The whites and blacks are separated. Woo. That's the only way we're going to survive.
Woo, that boy is wild. And he said, if I catch you on this side, it's going to be hell to pay. And you know, the white people, we catch, and the black, we catch your white boy on our side, it's going to be hell to pay. Damn, I can, shit, man, it's not a bad idea. God damn it, it's not a bad idea.
So does the same thing apply to gays and Mexicans?
You know, it's going to be odd for me to say this, but love is a hell of a thing.
Wait, what?
And it's going to be really odd for me to say this, but love sees no color in some ways.
Well, yeah, I agree.
It's weird for me to say that, but it's the truth. Love does not see a color. But you got to love somebody. That doesn't mean if you get with a black person, you sell out your race. You act black, and you sell out your race. You love a person not for their color, but for who they are as an individual. That's the reason I say love sees no color.
Yeah, you know, it's wild. If you don't know, there are actually KKK members that are in interracial relationships. Yeah, you heard me right. You're going like, wait, hold on, wait, really? Yes. There are KKK members that are in interracial relationships with Hispanics, blacks, you name it. They're in the KKK and they're dating outside their race. I promise you, it is real.
And it took me a while to get to that point. I guess living in Portland told me that. But, you know, I've experienced, if you get out of the state of Mississippi and you go other places and you experience things, you find that love is an odd thing. It's an odd thing. It's worse than any drug you can have in your life. That's what I'm saying. I married the love of my life, and I'm still in love with her, but it's over and done with. But you don't see a color when it comes to love. You don't. But you still need to have love for your race. You need to have love for your people.
Bro, low key, you gotta have that pride. You gotta have pride in yourself, pride in your people. I'm gonna be real with you. That's why I low key don't think that we're giving white people this self-hate, because I wouldn't want that to happen to us as black people. Actually, it's already happened to us. So I kind of know how it feels, and I wouldn't want it to be on any other race. This is me showing compassion. But yeah, you do need to have pride in your race, and that pride in your race is then having pride in who you are. So all you white people have all this guilt and all this looking down on yourself because you're white. Like, no, bro, you need to stop that shit. Like, come on now. Like, bro.
Stop it. Get some help.
Like, yo, black people, we came from kings and queens. Well, white people, congrats. Y'all did too. So, hey.
And is race mixing wrong? Race mixing is exactly wrong.
Off the backs of us, but you still did it.
But
your ex-wife was white?
She was white. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Are you religious?
I'm a Baptist.
But the Klan is a Christian organization?
Yeah, we're Christian. That's what we're about. I consider us.
Wait. Hold on. You hold on. You really telling me they're a Christian organization? Like, hold on. Did I hear that right, guys? So you telling me they're Christians? Like, there's no way. No. Take it back. Man, just take it back from me.
And is race mixing wrong? Race mixing is exactly wrong.
Yes, it is.
You stay with your people. But
your ex-wife was white?
Hey. And for those of you who say, oh, that's so messed up, what does Dr. Umar Johnson say? Tariq Nasheed say? What does all these pro-blacks say? Same damn thing.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Are you religious?
I'm a Baptist.
But the Klan is a Christian organization?
Yeah, we're Christian. That's what we're about. I consider us I said it before, like the Taliban or Al-Qaeda. I do consider us that. We're technically the same thing. We are, just like they are hot fighting. I said before, well, they're fighting a holy war. We are fighting a holy war for Christianity, for our race, and for our people. That's what we're fighting for.
God damn, they said we're fighting for our race and Christianity. Yeah. See, I always told you that Christianity, man, when they say slave master religion, they was not playing.
Have I done anything illegal? No. Have I been to prison? No. I've never been to prison. But I will always stand up for my race. And if it was ever a point to where I ever had...
As a black man should stand up for the black race, white man stand up for the right race. I see nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all.
I had to go to prison for doing the right thing and standing up for my race. I'd do it.
Bible in his hand. With the Bible in his hand. Mama. Man. Ain't that crazy? Like, bro, for real?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, man. Get your goddamn...
Like, bro, he really got the Bible in his hand right now. Oh, man, so ain't that crazy? The only difference between a black person and a white person going to Bible study, or a black KKK, a white KK child going to Bible study is the skin color. They reading the same Bible, out the same Bible, except, hold on, one was passed down by their ancestors, and for the white kid, it was passed down by his ancestors. For the black person, it was passed down by his slave master. So there's a difference here.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I just had one Russellville
up a bit.
Cross lightings, yeah.
And there are still hangings of black men in Mississippi. I've seen news.
I don't think that's Klan related. No, I would know that if that was Klan related. I'm telling you for a fact, if that happened, if a Klansman went out and hung a black man in the state of Mississippi, I'd be the first one to know that.
Well, you're the head.
Well, I'm glad to know, but like, would you really tell us? Like, would you be honest about it?
Nope.
I doubt that.
To the organization, so you'd know.
I'm a leader. Brother Richard is my leader. But I'm an Imperial Wizard. Brother Richard's an Imperial Wizard. But right now, Brother Richard is the man that taught me everything I know.
So the Klan is smaller now than it was when you were younger, right?
No, when I was younger, there wasn't any much Klan around. But now there's so many underground
Kingmaker and the Ku Klux Klan. Like, what the hell?
Klansmen he calls. I don't know. It's like a lot of people when Donald Trump got elected, they think the white supremacists are just rampant. They think the white supremacists are just rampant, and it's not true. We have stopped. Like I said, I lived in Washington State and Portland, and I come back home, and it's amazing me how nobody's doing nothing. Stand tall for what you believe in.
I'm weak. He said, man, hold on. Y'all think we're out here going buck wild, just all here on that. But really, they've been chilling the whole time. Like,
Really, nigga?
so y'all just been chilling. And this all in our heads. And y'all just been worrying about, separation of the race and making sure that y'all race stay alive. All that good stuff. Okay, I get it.
Bruh.
Fight for this shit and get and that's what now I'm home, and we're gonna straighten the state of Mississippi out.
Did having a black president for 8 years affect you in any way?
The thing is about Barack Obama is a lot of people said that Barack Obama was worse than Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Barack Obama's presidency either. It looked great on paper, but then when it all played out, it was damn near one of the worst things that could have happened. Well, to the Middle East at least, and Sudan.
I don't care who the president is. That doesn't affect me. I'm not a Donald Trump really supporter. I do support some of the shit that Donald Trump does, but Donald Trump also says a lot of dumb shit. If he'd keep his mouth shut, he'd be in a lot better shape. And that's the truth. But I love the president. I love Donald Trump. Wasn't a fan of Obama. Wasn't a fan of Bush. But
Obama damn near came in and started the same shit Bush did, with just on that military industrial complex. Just out here just dropping bombs for no reason, just trying to scavenge your oil from every country they can. It's like, man, yeah, it was no different.
And anything, when it's like the Klan was more awake when Obama was in there. Now that Trump's in there, it's like we've quit. And it's not going to happen. I'm going to be the gasoline and the match that's on the fire to light this shit back up. And I'm going to light it back up. and I can do it.
Okay.
I'm telling you, gasoline. We're gonna pour some gasoline on this shit, light this son of a bitch up, and it's gonna be wide open. Ooh. So
do you see whites as superior to other races?
No, I'm not. I never said that. I'm not. No, I'm not a white supremacist. I'm not white. I'm not. I don't consider my race superior to anybody. But we do have a lot of accomplishments that is left out. That we've done a lot of great things. I'm a white separatist. I believe that we should be separated, but I don't consider the white race superior to anybody. I believe that the white race is the most beautiful thing in the world.
See, that's crazy, because I remember, if anything, if you listen to Rizza Islam, he made the same point in a way. He said, yeah, it's like when they killed, like when they started to let us integrate together, that was damn near the end of the black community's prospering days. Is when they killed the whole separatist thing. When they stopped doing that, when they stopped like doing the whole white here's and black people go here, yeah, when they stopped doing that, that kind of did something to our community. What it really did was it took all the black bourgeois and they kind of went out to the white people, and then we kind of were missing, like, good examples in the black community.
It's like, do you even want me talking about my ex-wife?
Man, go ahead.
It's up to you. I mean, we're not going to mention her name.
Okay, so I don't see how somebody, I'm going to tell you something about the beauty of the white race. Somebody can be Norwegian. My ex-wife from Norwegian ancestry. How you can be Norwegian, or how you can be anything European, and then sell your race out and not be proud of your race. The Norwegian people are some of the most beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful women. I mean, the woman that I was married to was amazing. That was my trophy wife, I guess you could say. And
bro, sound like he had like a Norwegian model or something. She's like, bro, she was bad, but I lost her because she was liberal. Like, she's liberal. She was just too liberal, bro.
But
man. Be like that.
How can you be?
Hey, tell me why it be like that for us black guys too. Let's be real. It be like that for us too. If she's too liberal, it's just like, bro, we can't even do it. Tell me why. I would turn down the same thing a white supremacist would turn down. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a mind fuck.
I'm English ancestry.
What?
How can you be German or anything like that? I consider that. No, it's all the white race, but that is a superior. You want to talk about superiority. Norwegian, anything like that, that is a superiority of the white race. But how can you not be proud of that? If you want to talk about superior, that is superior. That ancestry. Like I said, I'm English ancestry. I'm Howard. All my people come from England. So, and most people in the South are that. They're English ancestry. So, but how can you be pure? I'll call that pure Aryan race, and not be proud of that, and not stand up for that. I don't. It amazes me how that happens. It amazes me. I don't like race traitors. I don't like race mixers.
Damn.
Because that's killing out the white race. Now, like I said, I'm not a white supremacist.
Dang. So when Umar says it's for money reasons, right? Because when Umar says it's because, you're taking the wealth out the black community. But when he says it's like, yeah, bro, you're destroying the white race doing that. And yeah, that's a little more severe than just taking some money out the black community.
It's not a white separatist. I believe that whites and blacks should be separated.
A little more severe.
Race mixing. I believe that race mixers are the worst part that are ruining the white race. I've had a black woman tell me that she will never be with a black man because the way the black men are. This is coming out of a black woman's mouth.
Whoa.
A black woman that I knew, everybody's got mammy or whatever. It's a black woman that practically raised me as a child, that babysitted me as a child.
Hey, what I tell you, they have black women, even black women that was with Ku Klux Klan members. There was this one lady who exposed it all on YouTube, who was pretty much just going like, oh, black men are race betrayers. Oh, black men don't like, okay, what about these black women that are dating Ku Klux Klan members? You want to explain that? Silence.
Mammy, and that woman
nobody
tell me to
up.
this
Now,
day.
one black woman
She's an older woman, tell me to this day. She'll never be with a black man.
Damn.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Black Lives Matter movement?
Cause man, hey, when you just too liberal and all these black men now want to be like homosexual liberals, then hey, what can I say? And they all want to be hypersexual, materialistic people. Damn. When that's a majority, when that sounds like it's the majority of us, which is not, but when it sounds like it's the majority of us, can you blame them?
The movement itself, I don't know much about it. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't wrap my whole mind around what that is. I can't. What is that? A political organization? Is it a black supremacist organization? They have a right to be proud to be black.
Yes, they do.
But Black Lives Matter, they are, to me, they're a black supremacist organization.
What I tell you,
and that's why you need organizations.
Just like the Nation of Islam. BLM and the Nation of Islam, in my eyes, are literally black supremacist groups. Except, it's okay if we say, except they pop out in suits and my niggas pop out in hoods.
Like the Ku Klux Klan to say, we're not going to have that. We're going to stop that.
I prefer the suits, of course.
I've fronted Black Lives Matter in Tupelo before.
Swagged out.
How do you view what the Klan has done for you in your life?
The Klan, when I was a young child, like I said, I looked up to the Ku Klux Klan. I always wanted to be a Klansman. But the Klan has bettered me as an individual. I have people that come up to me and be like, man, I know who you are. Local celebrity around here. And I'm literally people I've worked with or people I know call me the local celebrity. I don't consider myself a celebrity. I don't consider myself better than anybody. I put my britches on just like anybody else does. Anything that I've done in the Ku Klux Klan, I try to tell these other guys, stand up, take charge. Like I said, put the gasoline, put the match, light this motherfucker up, and let's go. Let's do it.
I like his attitude, though,
and the Klan has always has bettered me financially. If I needed anything, food, my kids, anything, the Klan has always been there for me. It's made me a better individual. It's put something that I'm proud to be, something that I can look up to myself. So, they can say what they want to about me, but I've always tried to do the better thing for my race, my country, and the Mississippi White Knights. And I'll continue to do that. The Klan is if anybody wants to be a Klansman, take that chance in life. Do it.
Yo, you wild. He's like, hey, for my white people out there, if anybody want to be a Klansman, hey, bro, don't care about what they think, man. Stand on business. It's like, bro, I already with white people. I'd rather you join the whole Nick Fuentes America First thing than join the Ku Klux Klan. All right? Like, yo, chill.
You won't regret it. Is it hard at times? Will it cost you relationships? Yeah, but if a woman won't stand behind you she'll say, well, I'm not going to be with you if you're in the Klan. You don't need her anyway. She's looking for a reason. They need to accept you. That's what women need to understand. That if you want to love, the white women have now turned into something that it blows my mind. Damn. It blows my mind. The beauty of the white race, they'll sell it out. They'll sell down with a nigger. They'll sell down.
Whoa, he said it. I knew it. He said they will settle down with it. Man. One of them, well.
Oh, yeah. There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Oh, yeah. That's how them Ku Klux Klan coming in when they see y'all white girls with us. They like, oh, yeah.
Get out there. That nigga is get out
there. Down with a Mexican. I didn't mean to say that. They'll settle down. They'll do anything. But they won't give the white man a chance. And it blows my mind. And if a woman wants a real good man and a respectable man, she needs to look for a Klansman.
Yo. Bro said that for real. Hey. If she looking for a real good man, she gonna get her a Klansman.
It blows my mind.
Why?
And if a woman wants a real good man and a respectable man, she needs to look for a Klansman. Because a Klansman's gonna stand tall for what he believes in. I'm not a coward. I don't cover my face. I will never come. When I joined this organization, to be a leader, to take charge, to be a role model for other men. So I will never hide my face because the Klan is the greatest thing that has ever come in my life, and I do not regret it. Love it.
Man.
Love it.
So it's Juneteenth this weekend. Will you be celebrating?
No, definitely not.
No rallies, nothing.
That's what's something about that. I don't know much about that holiday. I don't know. I know it's free to the slaves or whatever, but I believe that when we brought them over here, we bettered that race. If they think they've got it so bad over here, Take your ass back to Africa. I will gladly pay for a boat trip for a boatload of them motherfuckers and take them back there. I will pay for it. I will rent the boat and pay for that son of a bitch if they don't like it in this country.
Yo. Now, to argue his point, they must not know the history of the Moors who came through in civilized white civilization, but we'll give it to him on this note, I guess.
Gladly pay the ticket. I will pay the ticket.
Yo.
I mean, I will set up a PayPal account, send them blacks back to Africa, donate.
Yo.
I'll put them on a cruise ship. Let them have fun while they're going back to Africa. They won't like it, and they'll come their ass back over here.
Yeah, bro is hollering right now. Like, he said, boy, he's like, I'm staying on business. I mean, like, yeah, bro, it's either y'all can get your own states here, but really, I pay for a boat for all y'all to go back to where y'all came from. Like, yeah, a lot of y'all ain't see him saying that.
You know.
All right, Stephen. Thank you for talking with me and sharing your views. It's very interesting stuff. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, man.
You know, God, no, he had some interesting views right there. But let's get into another guy.
Will write the story. And I remember growing up in school, all the books that we studied in school was published from up north. They wasn't none of the books published from down here. They tell you what they want you to learn. And that's why the people today, they don't know their history. I mean, if the blacks had any clue, and if they had had enough sense to open a book and study history, they wouldn't be going out here and voting these Democrat tickets because the Klan was founded by Democrats.
Yeah. The Klan was founded by Democrats, yet we vote for them. For about a good 60 years, we voting for the Klan.
You stupid.
What I tell you? Hey, sometimes we gotta listen to the enemy sometimes, because the enemy sometimes reveals something. The enemy would tell you that, I ain't gonna lie, you got some of our operatives working on y'all side and you don't even know it.
A Republican freedom, but they're so much against the Republican Party, the party that freed them. You know, I mean, it's got a lot to do with the history, and they're not teaching it in the school. And that's what our younger generation's going to grow up to see. A bunch of lies. I mean, that's my opinion. I'll go to my grave feeling that way. And I mean, it's a shame what we're going to leave the kids for the future. I mean, the shape it's going to be in. This country's, I see every day it's getting worse and worse. I mean.
Were there ever lynchings in the Klan?
Well, I'm sure they were years ago. I mean, they've not been no lynches in probably, I'm going to say, 50, 60 years. But most of the lynchings was more down south. Like I said, a lot of the other Klan groups years ago, they did give us a bad name.
Not bad.
But as far as lynching going on today, nah. I mean.
He said they gave us a bad name. Yeah, sure it just wasn't okay or legal to do it back then. Yeah, you sure it just wasn't about a bad name.
You couldn't get by with it.
One of the things that's interesting about Klansmen is they're so committed to what they believe.
Oh, I'm into what I believe. I mean,
it's an interesting stand.
I got a heart of a Klansman, and I will die for a Klansman fighting for my race.
I mean, you may believe things that other people have a hard time swallowing, but you believe what you believe, and you stand behind it.
Exactly. Yes, sir. I believe that God, he gave his life for our sins. I believe in God. And as long as I've got God on my side, I'm all right. As long as I believe that I've got God in my heart, and I know that there is a God, you know, I think I'll be all right.
Oh, wow. I guess he has that spiritual war mentality, but... All right, but yeah, you can obviously tell he's a Christian, so that's a little strange, too.
But the blacks, one thing they don't understand about the white culture... Ooh. We may have brought them over here. Well, not me, but years ago, our ancestors brought them over here, used them for slaves. But you think about it, we brought them over here and taught them how to worship God, comb their hair, brush their teeth, clothe.
Yeah, and they gave us the slave master religion that we carry on to this day. Yeah, I know.
Taught them English, tried to teach them right from wrong, but that didn't work. But they're such a primitive race. They were so used to living off the land in Africa, you know, and
So for y'all white people that honestly thought we was living off the land in Africa, to be honest with y'all, we actually have some of the same structures that y'all got here in America. Yes, Africa wasn't that bad as the Europeans like to paint it. Africa is a prospering continent. There's a lot of countries in Africa that are very modern. Even back in that day, they had it as well. Like, trust me, the richest person didn't come out of Africa just for all of us to be living out of huts. Like, what sense does that make?
they should be thankful that some of them were brought into the United States and kind of what I call domesticated. They've been domesticated, and you know, if they don't like it, I'm sure that we could probably use some of those big cruise ships and send them back. I'd put in a few dollars to put fuel in them ships.
He said, yeah, we need cruise ships. Bro said, I'll open a PayPal. Bro said, I'll throw in a few dollars. He said, we can get y'all up out of here. Just like, long as y'all gone, we Gucci. Shit, as long as we got our own state as white people, we Gucci. Y'all can have your own state as white people, that's cool. But y'all gotta stay away from us, or we on that. Yeah, they on that type of time. You know when they say that, man, you know what comes after that.
What minorities are you at odds with? African Americans, Mexicans?
Well, any race that's not a Aryan race.
Well, what about American Indians? We kind of stole their country.
Well, I know it was wrong for us to come in and push them off their property and do like we, you know, the Trail of Tears, that was pitiful. The way they done the Indians. If I'm going to have any sympathy for any race, it will be the Native Americans.
I'm one. It's the only race of people that the white people only want to take ownership for. Like, out of all the races y'all done dirty throughout history, the Indians are the only one that y'all just be like, yeah, that was us, man. Yeah, our bad. Our bad. That was definitely us, you know. But everybody else, though, hey, that was y'all fault.
And, you know, I know that, but you got to think about it, too. The Confederates didn't do that to the Indians. The North done it. The Union done it after the Civil War.
But y'all all white, though. I mean, y'all did it. But, hey, though, fuck it. If you want to separate them, go ahead. I'll hear the argument.
So if anybody's to blame, you blame the Yankees. The North.
Democrats.
They're the ones that done it.
Have you ever had any minority friends?
Well, yeah, I have. I mean, I've still got a few black guys that I communicate with. I don't go out of my way to communicate with them. If I see them in the store, I speak. They speak to me, you know. They know what I'm doing. They know who I am, what I represent. So far, none of them's ever questioned me, said anything bad.
I've had some of my African.
Ain't no black man gonna press no Ku Klux Klan member in their area. Bro, if a dude feel comfortable enough to show that he's a Klansman out in that area, don't you think he can pull up at least 8 white boys in like, what, 5 minutes? It's like, dog, you're not going to talk any way to him.
American friends watched some videos on my channel of Klansmen, and they've said they respect his stand and his belief in what he believes, even though they don't agree with it.
Right.
They respect his.
Believe it or not, man, I've got a couple black friends. They care as much about their black race as I do the white race. They don't believe in race mixing.
I swear to God, bro. There's a lot of black people that don't believe in race mixing. And we don't call them black supremacists. But it's for some reason, it's only wrong when you're a white supremacist. And here's the thing. I really don't care. I truly don't care if you're a white supremacist. As long as you ain't out here trying to hurt my people, then that's where we got to pull your supremacy and see what you're really about. But until then, you go ahead and believe what you believe. As long as that gives you pride in yourself and makes you want to live a happy life, I don't care. Believe what you want to believe. Because that's how black people operate. We believe we're the best. We believe we're the supreme race, that we're the top race. We're the first race to ever hit this earth. Hey, that's what we believe. There's damn near science to prove it, but that's debatable. But, hey, there's nothing wrong with having that pride in your race. Nothing at all.
I mean, some of them are like that. They don't believe in it because they know it's wrong. They know the Bible. They know, why they were in Africa and we were, in Scotland, Ireland, you know, because we're immigrants to this country. We are. We're immigrants. But we've built this country. And right now we're handing it out. I mean, we're just giving it away. And, you know, it's...
God, giving the right to immigrants, man. That's tough. Yeah, I know they don't like that at all. Trust me, if black people don't like it, boy, man, these white people hate it.
It's a slippery slope. I'm telling you, man. We're kissing our heritage. We're kissing it goodbye. I mean, every day you see more and more of these monuments taken down and street names changed. And what are they doing? They're turning right around and naming those streets after black people, you know?
Yo, he's like, yeah, let's be real. He don't like that. That he has a problem with that. I get it. I get it. He said, y'all taking down monuments of key figures in our history, and then you replace it with Martin Luther King Boulevard, Martin Luther King Drive, or a Malcolm Circle.
And
he's like, man,
just like Stone Mountain, Georgia, it's a matter of time. You know, they're going to blast that mountain. They'll probably put a monument of Martin Luther King on top of it. And right now, we're not even allowed to go in there.
Man.
And it's not right.
Really?
All right, JD. Well, thank you for talking with me.
Yes, sir, man.
And good luck with everything. And
all right.
Enjoy your
white power.
I'm weak. Hey, he had to throw that out there. He had to throw that out there like my man Dave Chappelle. White power.
cross-lighting tonight.
Yeah, I will. Hope you attend.
All right, man. White power will shoot. Black power, man. Black power. I'm going to have to go ahead and shoot one back. But anyway, though, man, let me know y'all thoughts, comments on here, because I made a lot of, like, relations to how we move as black people and how they move as, you know, white supremacists. And it's very scary how there's some just some similarities. It's almost like we kind of hate how they act because it reflects us in a way. But, you know, let me know your thoughts and comments. Anyway, though, this is Seth from Sankey Media. I'll be right back with a late night live. I'll see you.